Hello everyone, hello, good evening, welcome back. My name is DigiDriver and you are once again watching another Flight Simulator X Steam Edition flight. Tonight's flight is going to be on the VATSIM network and we're going to be flying from Orlando to Atlanta, hopefully catching some stuff for a Prime event. What am I saying? VATSIM event. So we're sitting in the Coronado Embraer Phenom 100. This is a very light jet. It basically sits probably, somewhere in the vicinity of maybe 4 to 6 people. And as you can tell, it's a nice cushy cabin. I would not mind being a passenger on one of these babies, but I figure if I am going to sit in one of these things, I really want to be the person piloting it. So, that's my understanding, that's my respect. So, here we go. We're sitting, we're not doing anything right now. This is a totally cold and dark plane. Let's go ahead and fire it up.
Terrain, system test, OK. TOS, system test, OK.
So, this is turning itself on. And just to speed things up, I'm going to go ahead and switch to the 2D views because they give me better frame rates. Okay, so we're in, and let's do things by the book here if we can. Alright, there we go. The checklists. Let's see, select group, normal operations, cockpit safety inspection. Here we go. Alright, so, courtesy light. Courtesy light is off, it is checked. Might as well turn it on before anybody starts to board this thing. Okay, and emergency door locking pin, we'll assume that's removed. Emergency door, assume that's secured and locked. Water barrier as required. Documents checked on board. We're using Navigraph. Maintenance status checked. I'll assume that's done. Emergency equipment checked. I'll assume that's done. Oxygen bottle valve handle. We're going to say push to restore. There we go. Oxygen supply control knob should be PAX Auto. Let's go ahead and check that. Looks like that is PAX Auto. Okay. Mask regulator checked 100%. No PMDG style oxygen noise, so I kind of wish that was the case, but I don't know where it is. Actually, is it anywhere here? It was probably hidden in the compartment somewhere, like down there or something. So, not going to think too hard about that. Okay. And oxygen, yep, check that. Gen 1 and 2 switches, we'll set those to auto. GPU as required. Let's go ahead and get some ground power in. Bus tie knob. Bus tie knob's auto. And battery 1 and 2 switches off. If they were off, we wouldn't have this checklist in the first place, so I always skip that. Circuit breakers checked all in. Circuit breakers look good on this side, look good on that side. So we're okay. Okay. Let's see. Fuel pump 1 and 2 switches. Those will set to auto. Okay. Fuel transfer button is pushed out. ELT set to armed. That's armed. Pusher cutout button. It's this guy. It's pushed out. This is pushed in. That's pushed out. Let's see. Hydro pump knob will set to auto. And let's leave that disconnected. Not disconnected, but hidden for now. That hides the yoke, doesn't disconnect it. Let's see. Gust lock pin, we'll assume that's removed. Rudder gust lock, assume that's released. Windshield 1 and 2 switches, those are off. And AOA knob is going to be set to auto. That's fine. Okay, engine 1 and 2 switches, ignition switches, I'm assuming, those are definitely off. And wing stab is also off. Inspection light is off. Landing gear lever is confirmed down. Pressurization mode switch should be set to auto. Pressurization is right here. There we go. That's auto. Bleed knob should be both. Dump button is pushed out. Okay, give me just a moment to catch up. Don't mind me, guys, just getting my charts follow along set up here. Okay, so dump button, we confirm that is pushed out. Air conditioning, I always leave as required. I'm going to go ahead and assume it's set nicely. Probably not that warm down in Orlando right now anyway. Shut off 1 and 2 buttons are indeed checked. Bottles off. Start-stop knobs are set to stop position. Flaps are set to 0. And the parking brake is indeed set. Okay. Seats and belts look good. Okay. So, cockpit safety inspection checklist is complete. Now let's go ahead and get started with the power-up so I can take care of some more things and I think eventually bring some people on board. While I'm at it, let me go ahead and contact and let's see. Let's get some catering over here. JetBlue, and we'll do Gate Gourmet. Okay, so I'll let the FO handle that. There we go. There's the ground power unit. And there's the open door. That's us getting ready. Okay. So, let's go ahead and make sure power-up's good. Battery 1 and 2 switches should be set to on. GPU is plugged in. CVDR, we'll assume that's checked. Electronic checklist is checked. So, power-up checklist is complete. And, let's see. I'm going to take a break from the checklist to make sure that my flight plan is punched in. This is when I check my stuff to make sure we're good here. Alright. This pretend panel helps me punch stuff in a lot faster, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. So, Kilo Mike Charlie Oscar is Orlando International. And Kilo Alpha Tango Lima is our destination. There's a lot of traffic going on right now. Might not be the case when we take off and finally get our way over there, but we'll just do it. ORL is the Orlando VOR. It's right over Orlando Executive. That is not Norway, that is southeastern USA. There we go. So, essentially, this is me plugging in my waypoints, then Guano, then Mateo. Oh. There we are. Gate Gourmet is here. Alright, so to take care of catering, first officer's helping them out. Alright, next waypoint is Guano. And thank you, Gate Gourmet. Guano, Southeast USA. I'm not punching in any VNAV altitudes because I'm assuming that ATC is going to clear me to specific altitudes right now. If I had a more responsive computer, I'd take the time to punch those in, but usually 99% of the time I don't have to really think too hard about altitudes because they get assigned for me, or they step me up to where they need me to be. So me actually programming a VNAV is probably only going to be a waste of time if I'm not doing an offline flight. So Guano, then Mateo, then SHRKS, then LAIRI. Okay, so Mateo is our transition out of the JAG6 departure. And let's go ahead, Southeast USA. Okay, Mateo transition, then SHRKS and LAIRI. All right. SHRKS. And then LAIRI. There we go. So, punched in LAIRI. Okay, there we go. Then the SITTH2 arrival into Orlando, which is the LARZZ transition. SITTH2 arrival into Atlanta, sorry. Okay, there we go. So, after LARZZ, we have New Hope, then Force, then SITH. So, Hope. And Force. No, wait. Back up. FORCC. Here we go. Force. Then SITH with 2 T's. Okay. Alright, after SITH comes Tizzy, then Goss. Okay, Tizzy. Wait, no. Clear. Tizzy, then GAASS. I think that's how it's spelled. Yes. 2 A's, 2 S's. Okay. Cloud, then Kung Fu, Drape, and Snev. Kung Fu. Snev's the last one. Yeah, Drape. Guess I was right. Okay. Drape. And Snev. Okay, after Snev comes the ILS for 8 left. 8 left has a... 8 left has a very specific ILS frequency. So, let's pull it up. ILS localizer 8 left. The localizer is India Hotel Foxtrot Whiskey. It's a 109.3. We'll punch that in, pardon me. We'll punch that in shortly. So, the ILS is LAIRI, JAG, Bazaar, and Shell. So, LAIRI with 2 I's. Yep, there we go. LAIRI with 2 I's. Then 2 A's, 2 J's, JAG, then Bazaar, then Shell. KMCO-KATL. Okay, so basically at this point, we've got the flight plan plugged in. I just need to know, I probably just need to fire up the ILS, which is, again, 109.3. 109.3. That's ID. Tuner. I can switch off, I think switch off between I'm not too worried about it. The course heading is 09 or 5. Yeah, 09 or 5 confirmed. So let's plug that in. Zero 5 tuning. Okay, so VR1 is tuned. There we go. Alright, so we got that tuned. Oh! Wow, I've had this thing for a while. I didn't even realize that. Okay, so I'll save that for a potential retuning scenario if I have to tune a different like nav frequency because they vector me to a different runway or something like that. So got 109.3 tuned with a course heading 09 or 5. We'll leave it like that, and we've got the GPS set already. So that's it. That's all we need. We just need to take on passengers and get ourselves out of here. So let's go ahead and request boarding. Our VIP should be coming over here shortly. And in the meantime, I will go ahead and finish punching up the plan. Or actually, sorry, finish punching up the connections. November 5627 Echo is what we are today. 5627 Echo. And there we go. Alright, so do we have anybody at Orlando right now? Did everybody go away? Okay, well, at least we have Jacksonville Center online, so let's go ahead and tune ATIS, make sure we are hunky-dory.
22530, 1260 at 4, visibility 10, few clouds at 1700, few clouds at 3500, few clouds at 8000, temperature 21, 2.17, altimeter 2997, simultaneous ILS approaches runways 18 right and 17 left in use. Departing 18 right, 18 left, and 17 left. Nurses to airmen. Airport surveillance detection equipment in use. Squawk mode Charlie on all taxiways and runways. Taxiway J closed between J1 and J5. Bird activity in area. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. Include your call sign in the lead Upon receipt of your ATC clearance, read back only your squad code. Advise on initial contact. You have information like Orlando International Airport ATIS information like.
Okay, so we have information like. That means that I just need to read back a squad code once I give my clearance.
Visibility 10. Few clouds at 1,700.
Let's go ahead and file the flight
Few
plan
clouds
and switch
at
over.
3,500. Few clouds at 8,000.
Jacksonville Center, good evening. November 5627 Echo, parked General Aviation at Orlando, looking to request clearance to Atlanta. Oh, we have information golf. Is it golf or Mike?
November 5627 Echo, cleared to Atlanta's airport via JAG6 departure, then is filed. Climb by question maintain 5000, expect flight level 27010 to path departure, departure frequency 134.85, squawk 1050.
Squawking 1050 for November 5627 Echo.
Echo, read back correct, 36 left for departure, altimeter 29907, call for taxi.
We'll call for taxi and expect 18 left for departure for 27 Echo.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 1093. I think we're inside of Atlanta's airspace.
1093, 132.907.
Roger, 132.907. Bye-bye, Delta 1093.
I think I butchered that. I thought it was information Mike or golf, but I guess I picked the right one. My word. Okay, so, passengers aboard.
Jacksonville, good evening. WestJet 1229, passing 12,000, climbing 16,000, 30 south of Guano.
Okay, main door's closed. Now let's go ahead and finish the setup and get us out of here.
WestJet 1229, Jacksonville Center, climb maintain flight level 350.
Okay, so before we start,
Maintain flight level 350, WestJet
oxygen
1229.
checked. Signs we're going to set the belts on.
Jacksonville Center, good afternoon. Delta 1446 with you, flight level 150.
Actually, hold on. Okay, that was good before.
Delta 1446, Jacksonville Center, climb maintain flight level 200.
External lights is required.
0 for Delta 1446.
Power up shortly. Okay, fuel quantity and balance. We're looking good. Look checked. Okay. Fuel quantity and balance checked. Oxygen pressure for dispatch. We'll say that's checked. Okay, run a test panel. Test panel is over here.
7 Westwind 20 on with you.
Westwind 209, Jacksonville Center, climb maintain flight level 360.
360.
Yep, that's as well.
Fire! Fire!
Stall. Stall.
Okay. I also just realized that my flight plan filed altitude was cruise at 27,000. That's actually not correct. Unless, of course, they just accepted that. You're too sweet. Not yet.
377, contact Jacksonville approach 127.0.
Sorry for the delay, guys. Actually, that felt good to get up and stretch for a bit because I will be doing this flight real time always. just heard that there was an airplane crash today in California for real, and died. The house burned down. It sucks. I think I am gonna actually refile because my I think flying east to west is even. At least last time I checked.
Yes, sir.
Are we under pilot discretion down to 13,000 for tip, or are we under your request?
1173, if I give you a crossing instruction to cross a fix at an altitude, you can descend whenever your flight computer decides.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you very much, sir.
No problem.
Jacksonville Center, November 5627 Echo, refiled the flight plan. I apologize. I should have actually put flight level 280 instead of 27 for heading west to Atlanta.
I'm amazed that you caught that and I didn't. Same clearance. Expect flight level 28010 and it's after departure.
Okay, clearance confirmed. Swap code still is 1050 for 27 Echo.
Affirmative.
No problem. I just didn't want to confuse anybody flying that same way.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so that's been sorted, and I am...
Atlanta, that should be Center Southwest 3159. We
Yep,
use
there we go.
Pacific
For sure.
15,000.
Let's retest.
Better
Fire.
not call me a
Fire.
better. Call me pay flight level
Stall.
180.
Stall.
Okay, there we go. Test panel checks out. Thrust levers are definitely in the idle descent.
Flight level 180, Southwest 3159.
Parking brake still set. Doors are now closed. Quick visual inspection.
LAIRI 517 Echo Romeo, ready for taxi.
Oh yeah, we're good to go.
17 Echo Romeo, same location on the field.
Okay, doors closed. Ignition switches can now go to auto.
We're by Papa 5. By the FBO.
7 Echo Romeo, runway 7 left.
GPU is connected. Before start checklist is complete. Alright, so let's go ahead and focus here.
Taxi by Papa, runway 7 left, 517 Echo Romeo.
We're pretty much ready to go, so let's go ahead and fire up the engines. Okay, are we absolutely ready to go here? Yeah, we should be. So, let's do this. Start with engine 2. I just realized that starting the engines prematurely means that GSX goes away. But that's okay, because we pretty much can just taxi wherever we want to. Plus, passengers are already loaded, so I think we're good to go here. Oh! Missed this. Thank you to Iron Condor Simulations again for the host. Feel free to follow Iron Condor Simulations online for good flight simming content. I like to watch his stuff too. Alright, so engine 2 is up. Let's start engine 1. Okay, and 1's coming up. Okay, there we go. Engine 1 is up as well. So, engines are started. Let's disconnect the GPU. GPU's disconnected. Okay, and this is where having that 2D panel view comes in handy. So,
Actual center, vision check for 19, we'll be away for about possible advisement and back.
let's push in the electric emergency button.
Who called?
and check battery voltage.
We'll be away for about 5 minutes. We'll advise when it's back online.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, battery voltage 24 volts across the board. So, let's push the E-leg emergency button back out. That's pushed back out. Okay, external lights as required. We got external lights ready to go. Let's go ahead and turn the courtesy light off and take care of the rest of the settings. Okay.
And Center, this is Delta 1446. Just confirming, when we were headed off to you from Jacksonville departure, we were told to maintain a heading of 320. Should we still maintain a heading of 320, or do we clear direct to LAIRI?
1446, clear direct, LARZZ.
Clear direct LARZZ for 1446, thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, this should be a pretty interesting flight tonight. There's going to be a lot of activity, and this is just me going into the fray here. Before we do, I'm setting up my V1, rotate, and V2 speeds, which should be pretty close to what they actually are, because it typically just fly this plane one way. So V2 I'm probably going to do 115. And there we go. Minimums will set barometrically to 200. And what do we have? Departures on 134.85. Yeah, and we'll set the altimeter for 5,000. We'll probably just climb to 5,000 and set the altimeter there manually. Okay. 18 left. 18 left. And that'll probably clear me direct to a specific waypoint. Okay. So, alright, lights is required. AFCS control. Altimeters. What's the weather? What's the temperature? Temperature, no, altimeter. Sorry. Ooh. Wake up, remote. Okay, so winds 260 at 4.
1446, connect at Atlanta Center, 132.907. Have a good day.
Altimeter 29907.
We're Atlanta Center for 1446, thanks. Have a good day.
29907. There we go. Transponder set. Takeoff speeds are set. Takeoff data is already set. LFE. Good. Flight controls. Check my flight controls, make sure I'm not in anybody's way here.
Jacksonville Center, Layer 57, 517 Echo Romeo, holding short 7, altitude ready for takeoff.
Flight controls should be good. And rudder pedals are good.
517 Echo Romeo, wind 0, correction, wind calm, runway 7 left to Alpha 2, cleared for takeoff, fly heading 360.
Okay, there's my trim.
Fly heading 260, clear for takeoff, 7 left, 517 Echo Romeo.
Trim to 6.
Heading 360 north.
360.
Flap set for takeoff. Okay, after start, checklist is complete, and we will go ahead and radio ready for taxi. Now, to ease some of the planning, I'm going to go ahead and set my make sure you're fully fastened warning in ahead of time. And we'll double check our takeoff configuration right when we're ready to go. Okay, we're ready to taxi. Lights are on. Okay, takeoff configurations checked. Cast messages, no cast messages. Ground spoiler open light checked. And signs. Advise the passengers. Guys will be taking off shortly. And lights is required. Okay, so we're pretty much ready at this point to go. Let me go ahead and radio. And my apologies for the audio cutting out. It's just my swapping in and out of this thing. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is set... Actually, better safe than sorry. Let me tune my altimeter, not my altitude. I keep tripping myself up here. 5,000 feet, and we 280 when we go. But in the meantime, 18 left, and set COM2 to 134.85. Okay, so there we go. Let me pull up the airport map, make it easy on myself when they tell me that I'm ready to go somewhere. Okay, it'll probably be Alpha all the way to either Bravo 2 or Bravo 1. We'll see. Jacksonville Center, November 5627 Echo is ready to taxi.
Yeah, 5627 Echo, Jacksonville Center, runway 18 right, taxi via Alpha, Orlando, altimeter 29907.
Taking off 18 right, taxiing via Alpha and altimeter 29907 for 27 Echo. Okay, altimeter set to 29907 and we are taxiing back up Alpha. Alright, so I think we're pretty much ready.
Jacksonville, WestJet, 1229, we had to step away for about 5 minutes. Sorry about that.
Alright, pretty clear, pretty foggy day. Or at least cloudy and low visibility. Alright. Should be good to go here.
WestJet 1229 Jackson, I apologize. You say you need to step away?
Are there any other markings down here? I thought there were. If I don't see any in 5 seconds, I'm turning. Okay, don't see any markings, I'm turning. Let's go ahead and turn out to Alpha. Yeah, gonna use the concrete as my center line here.
Jacksonville Center, Lear 517 Echo Romeo.
Lear 517 Echo Romeo, Jackson.
Alrighty, Prince, thanks for coming alongside. VATSIM is a air traffic control network. It's a place where people fly multiplayer.
Yes, sir, Lear 7 Echo Romeo, climb and maintain flight level 260.
People fly here with realistic air traffic control.
260, 517 Echo Romeo.
I appreciate you asking the question. Yeah, I've been on VATSIM for a while now, and VATSIM allows people to fly together with realistic procedures for, taxiing, taking off, landing, flying from place to place. People have used it to fly virtually around the world, so it's a pretty interesting thing. Cat.
Southwest 333, runway 8, taxi via Juliet Alpha Lima, Jacksonville, altimeter 3001.
Runway 8, taxi via Juliet Alpha Lima, 3001, 363.
Southwest 3159, contact Atlanta Center 132.907, we'll see you.
Yeah, I've appreciated being on the VATSIM network in terms of getting experience. It's actually helped me out with actually trying to fly a real-world plane. So, I'm not a pilot yet, but I'd like to be one. A private pilot, though. I don't think I want to fly for an airline. I want to fly privately. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, so let's see. Let me just turn this back up. I will probably start the clock once I taxi onto the runway. Hey, Party Prince, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate that. Thanks for the support. There's not a lot you see. I mean, the cockpit, the screens you're looking at right now, they disappear into the cockpit.
1945, we leave my airspace to the northeast, Washington Center Alpha. Air service terminated, frequency change approved. Have a good one. Can you call emergency that way towards 1945, thank you.
Let me see if anybody else is around.
Delta 1173, you're descending out of my airspace to the south. Miami Center and Tampa approach are both offline. Radar service terminated, frequency change approved. We'll see you.
Well, looks like somebody is down here. Go figure. Looks like a British Airways charter plane? That's interesting. Or is it that I actually have traffic? Let me check that. Sorry for the black screen, guys. Yeah, no, I don't have any AI traffic. Go figure. Oh no, you know what that is? That's I think that could be British Airways cargo? Maybe, I don't know.
Vision Jet 419er, contact Atlanta Center 132.907. We'll see you.
Atlanta 132.97. Have a good one.
Okay, we're almost probably like 3/4 of the way up to the runway entrance, if you will. That was parked pretty far down, so actually had to taxi back up quite a bit.
Sterling 770, just going to maintain flight level 340. 340, 770.
Are they still there? Yeah, it looks like they're still there. It looks like it's a jumbo. Wow. Okay. Okay. They're there for a reason. Nice. Okay, nobody's coming over that way. I'll slow it down a little bit.
And Southwest 333, holding short 8 lead provider.
Southwest 333, after departure, fly runway heading, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Departure provider, and I have clear for takeoff. Thank you.
It depends on the airplane that you're flying. Theoretically, there are some airplanes out there that do auto land.
Sterling 770, contact Atlanta Center 132.907.
I was actually listening to another live streamer talk about that a few days ago, but I think that's usually restricted to airliners or any big enough plane that has an auto land feature.
Sterling 770, contact Atlanta Center 132.907.
In theory, you could, I guess. You could probably set your autopilot to follow approach into the into a runway to land, but the descent rate's going to be very, very, very strong, and you are most likely going to wind up, you know, planting it on the runway when you land. You really do want to do a landing flare per se.
Jackson 3 Tower 588 is flight level 270, how do you hear?
SkyWest 588, Jacksonville Center, welcome aboard, loud and clear.
Okay, here we are. Oh, you can theoretically set your autopilot to approach. I think approach is when you have an instrument landing system at a runway. If you lock onto approach, approach will take you into the runway, but like I said, you got to be careful about your speed and landing rate. Oh, you probably mean you have to go to sleep. Take care, Party Prince. Really appreciate you coming along and appreciate the follow. Okay, as for me here, I set my landing light on. Oh, yeah, I can totally appreciate that, man. Have a good night. Take it easy. So, let's go ahead and call. Yep, there we go. We are 18 right, pretty much right at the runway itself. Jacksonville Center, November 5627 Echo is holding short at 18 right at Orlando, ready to go.
Vietnam 27 Echo for departure flight 210, runway 18 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 18 right, heading 210 after takeoff for 27 Echo. Okay. Nobody's behind me. Let's set the heading. Bug. Man, I wish this thing scrolled faster. Okay. There we go. Heading 210 after takeoff. Let's go ahead and get on the runway. And if you just joined or watching live instead wait for a moment, we are about to take off runway 18 right on our way to Atlanta for the evening event on VATSIM.
Almost 333 to altitude.
Fortress 333, 4,000 flag is, but now we're in 6, it's just 6,000.
On the runway, timer has started.
Southwest 333, you can continue your climb. Just next time, make sure you level off at 3,000, but your radar contact. Climb, maintain flight level 300, turn left, correct, Alpha Mike Golf.
Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and chill and check ourselves for takeoff.
Alright,
Takeoff, okay.
There we go. Here we go. Engines are stable. And Toga, here we go. Airspeed's alive. Rolling. B1, rotate. Okay, here we go. Positive rate, gear up. Flaps up. Autopilot active. turn on the heading. And 1,500 feet per minute, climb to 5,000. Actually, let's do 1,800. Dude, hello. Heading.
Yeah, I'm 27 Echo, say altitude.
Altitude 2,500.
Yeah, I'm 27 Echo, radar contact, climb and maintain a 16,000. Turn right direct Guano.
Climbing to 16,000, going direct Guano for 27 Echo. Alright. 16,000 and GPS is live.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
Good gravy. I keep forgetting that this thing does not have auto throttle. Alright, now, landing gears up, flaps are 0, thrust levers are set for the climb, I think. Altimeters, yaw damper is on. Flight director is on. Okay. Alright, let's go direct Guano. So let's go ahead and clear this waypoint. There we go. Hello? Oh, good gravy. GPS, please. There we go, that's better.
Yeah, I'm 27 Echo, climb maintain flight level 280.
Up to 280 for 27 Echo. Okay, that's simple enough. Alright, there we go. 2,200 feet per minute should be good. That, I think, is like the outer limits of a comfortable climb. Okay. Now we're lining up with the line to go direct Guano because we got rid of the Orlando executive waypoint. Okay, so if I check Atlanta, I think, is about an hour and a half away from here. So let's go ahead and tune back up. Alright, that's fine with cross 10,000 feet. Alright. Above 10,000 feet, we will relax a little bit on the seatbelts. Take the external lights down. We'll activate weather radar after we go through the checklist. Airspeed as required, and wind chill 1 and 2 switches as required. What's the temperature out there? 0 degrees Celsius. I think we'll turn them on.
Center Small Westwood 20 over to Atlanta.
Okay.
Westwood 209 to 719 flight level 340. 340 Westwood 209.
Alright. That be. They can stay on our fine. Okay. We're in the clouds. Definitely in the soup, no question. So we can forget about checklists for right now, at least for a little bit. We have thrust levers set for climb, I believe. And let's go ahead and reduce our climb rate to 1,000 feet per minute. See if we can pitch down for some airspeed. Come on, stop losing airspeed. 1,000 feet per minute with thrust set for climb should be good enough.
Westwood 209 contact Atlanta Center 32.907. We'll see. Okay, 3297 Westwood 209.
Okay, ground speed is 253 knots. And climb rate's still 1,400 feet per minute. Let's bring it down to the absolute minimum. Right. Wrong lever. Let's take it down to 800 feet per minute. If I get into that red candy cane stripe on the left side, I'm going to go ahead and hit takeoff for climb again. Pretty quiet right now, Jacksonville Center Airspace. It's kind of cool, but at the same time, I wonder, are we still having, am I still flying into, oh yeah, never mind. Ooh, a lot of traffic. Although I think the rush is over. Okay. 191. Nope, we're in the red, so that's it. Popping on takeoff thrust, and that's going to be with us through the rest of the climb. Alright, what does it look like outside? Yeah, it looks pretty realistic. Nope. This side? That's better. Okay, folks, we are on our way. We are... Let's see where we are. We're direct... I think we're still direct Guano. Yep. Still direct Guano, then we're going to be direct Mateo, which will be the transition out of the JAG6 departure. And then we'll be flying to SHRKS, LAIRI, and then LARZZ inside the SITTH2 arrival. Okay, we're holding speed really well here. That's good. That's good. I don't like being in takeoff mode and thrust because I figure we should be set for the climb, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's an issue with me, either with my airplane weight. It could be that I have too much fuel in this thing to actually comfortably climb, which is always a possibility because that's something that I don't check, but I'm not concerned right now. So, we're okay. Next checklist is a descent checklist, so we should be okay at this point. Let me check my systems. Okay, systems are good. Fuel, 529 kilograms both sides.
Good evening. American 1302 descending through 26,000 for 25,000.
American 1302, Jacksonville Center. Hello. Pilot's discretion to set and maintain 10,000, Columbia altimeter 3006.
Pilot's discretion down to 10,000 from American 1302.
Okay, cockpit temperatures are good. Okay, so I think we're okay here. Airways, I think we're on an airway right now. Terrain is probably going to be fairly flat, so I'm not going to bother turning it on. And let's see about traffic. Okay, no one. Can I see anybody further out? Okay, that's fine. Ground speed 293 knots. What is the weather like outside? Winds 270 at 69 knots. So we are fighting... Actually, I don't know. I'm not sure if we're fighting a headwind. Will be eventually. I guess we are if we just take a look at the layout of the radar, of the GPS. But let me see. Let me see if I can actually find... Let's see, nearest airports, trip planning, airport information, nav map, map. Declutter. Okay, so nobody's in my task. Terrain proximity. Weather. Okay. No weather, just clouds. Okay. So there we go. Nav map is working, and we are... How far are we away? We're almost at Guano. We're almost... Wait. Actually, we're en route to Mateo.
American 13-0T. American 13-0T, you can expect the visual approach runway 29er into Columbia. Again, the altimeter 3006.
Expect visual runway 29er into Columbia, American 13-0T.
Hopefully you guys had a good weekend.
With your flight level 370. Southwest 3355, Seattle Center, welcome.
This is good. This is good. I like gaining airspeed. Things are pretty quiet. This is good. We're at flight level 280 at this point, cruising on the way down there at Mach 0.624 and climbing. It could literally have been a problem with me setting a very heavy plane on climb thrust and then just losing airspeed.
13-0T, turn right, heading 130 vectors for approach.
Right 130 from American 13-0T.
These days I've actually been flying a lot less business jet flights because I've liked flying the heavy iron and the CRJs and 737s and 757s around. I like this plane even though it takes up a lot of frame rate because basically it takes Navigraph AirAct cycle data and I can fly flight plans on VATSIM or probably on any other multiplayer network, so I can fly in VATSIM airspace. Plus the plane looks great.
American 13-0T, descend and maintain 5,000.
Maintain 5,000 from American 13-0T.
Southwest 333, contact Atlanta Center 13T.907, we'll see you.
Oh, sure, I mistake.
Southwest 3355, clear direct to Polire.
Direct fire for Southwest 3355.
T7 Echo, clear direct to LAIRI.
Clear direct LAIRI for 27 Echo, thanks. So that means I delete Guado, I delete Mateo, and I delete SHRKS. Next place we're going to is LAIRI.
And Decimal Center, American Space Academy.
Sorry, aircraft contact center, say again. Yes, sir, American 565, I'm just checking the map. American 565, hear you loud and clear.
Okay, great. Accept those stuff.
Okay. Something makes me feel like I cleared those waypoints the wrong way.
American 1302, turn left, heading 050.
Left 050 from American 1302.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think he gave me a shortcut.
Let's hit 1229, contact Atlanta Center 132.9 or 7, we'll see you.
Atlanta 132.9 or wish at 1229. Have a good night. Thanks for the service.
Good evening, Jacksonville Center. It's Sunwing 340 with you over the FAA BOR flight level 360.
Sunwings 340, Jacksonville Center, welcome aboard.
Peeling off a little bit of throttle power to see if I can give the engines a little bit of a break. We are at 280 and ground speed is 367 knots right now. Oh, I get it now. I don't want to lose too much more speed up here, so I'm going to punch it back up.
Jacksonville Center, American 612, with you flight level 370. American 612, Jacksonville Center, hello, this is Squawk I-10. American 1302, descend maintain 2000.
And maintain 2000 for American 1302.
American 612, radar contact 4 miles south of the Ozina intersection, maintain flight level 370. Maintain flight level 370 for American 612.
Okay, we are well on our way here and got several miles to go, several dozen miles to go before we get to Atlanta airspace. I cleared my waypoints wrong. It looks like I left my last waypoint, or my first waypoint, which was the airport, open. didn't know if that was going to disable my flight plan or not, but I think it's okay going forward. And my apologies in advance for blurry textures or otherwise. I'm running with a video card with low texture memory, and I'm also live streaming at the same time. I thought about this recently. I thought about
American 565, this is to maintain flight level 2900.
Maintain 2900 for American 565.
American 1302, turn left heading 270 on the Rollage Airport. Will be at your 12 o'clock, about 15 miles. Report in sight.
Left 270, and we have the field side for American 1302.
American 1302, clear visual approach, runway 25.
Clear visual approach, runway 25 for American 1302.
American 1302, I apologize. It's visual runway 29er.
Clear visual, clear approach, runway 29er for American 1302.
American 565, contact Atlanta Center 132.907. We'll see you. American 565, contact Atlanta Center 132.907. We'll see you.
okay, that's good. I hope I get some help from the winds, because going below 400 miles, 400 knots is not going to get me to Atlanta very fast. Well, nobody's in my immediate airspace for radar, so I am okay. I was trying to say something, but ATC chimed in earlier. Just saying, hope everybody had a great weekend. I was unfortunately under the weather, but I am feeling better now. And I'm looking forward to hitting the week and seeing what happens. Like I said, I haven't flown with business jets very often lately because I like the challenge of like flying airliners in the simulator. But I forgot just how versatile the systems were in this plane. So it's actually cool to take a look at it now and see how everything works. Last time I checked, though, I didn't see any weather. I'm not sure if it actually takes weather right now. Nope. No weather. Let's see where we are. I think we just passed Jacksonville. I think. It's 267 at 70 knots right now. We're at flight level 280. This is a pretty good altitude to be at. I'm half tempted to just floor the throttle and see how fast I can go. Mrs. DigiDriver just said, I need to fly to a McDonald's and bring her dinner. That would actually be kind of interesting. Doable if my plane could take off and land vertically, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Jacksonville Center, American 1302 on the visual 29.
American 1302, wind, calm, runway 29 for the line.
Clear runway 29 for American 1302.
Okay, Larry's about 65 nautical miles away at this point. Once I get to Larry, I'll switch over to most likely Atlanta Aerospace and probably begin planning my descent or my arrival. But while we're up here, let's set it 09.3.
Jacksonville Center to begin runway 643 back, flight level 340.
Runway 643, Jacksonville Center, squawk ident.
And I did 643.
Runway 643, radar contact 31 miles east of the Ozina intersection, maintain flight level 340.
Again, flight level 340, runway 643. Jacksonville Center, hello, Southwest 1267, flight level 350.
Southwest 1267, Jacksonville Center, hello, clear direct Piglet.
Direct Piglet, Southwest 1267.
Sounds like somebody's flying to Orlando.
Jacksonville Center, American 1276 with you, flight level 340, coming up on the LARZZ intersection. American 1276, Jacksonville Center, hello, squawk ident.
Jacksonville Center, American 1302, vacating Alpha 1.
Right on 1302. Right on 1302 to the right via off of this frequency.
Text message.
Riding 1276 radar contact 290 miles east of the LARZZ intersection, maintain 50340.
Maintaining 340, American 1276.
There we go. Southwest 1267 just came into Jacksonville airspace. I'm not that far away from leaving it. A little less than 45 nautical miles from LAIRI. Okay, not that far away from the border of Atlanta airspace. We have our ILS set for 8 left, and we're headed direct to LAIRI, and that is 28 nautical miles away. Pretty quickly at this point, which is great. Clocking in at 413 knots ground speed, and don't have any radar immediately in our vicinity or any radar hits. No airplanes. But we do still have a good chunk of traffic in Atlanta airspace, so it's going to be definitely going to be hearing a lot of communication. Hopefully once I cross into Atlanta airspace, it won't be that long till I actually get down on the ground and land. Speaking of which, let's take a look at Atlanta weather and make sure that I know what I'm flying into. Kilo Alpha Tango Lima for Atlanta, Hartsfield Jackson, Atlanta. Okay. 2352 Zulu, winds 120 at 3. Visibility 10 statute miles, clouds few at 4,200. Temperature 16, dew point 7, altimeter 3006. Okay. That was a bit of bumpy air. It's pretty strong. Okay, almost there. Almost there. Wow. Clipping now. Yep. We'll be clipping the border very shortly.
Yeah, 27 Echo, contact Atlanta Center 132.907, we'll see you.
Over to 132.907 for Atlanta, November 5627 Echo. Thanks for ATC. So long. Atlanta Center, good evening. November 5627 Echo with you. Flight level 280.
November 5627 Echo, Atlanta Center, good evening. Welcome aboard.
Rock on. There we go. Now we're going to LARZZ. Okay. And just like that, we are now in the SITTH2 arrival for the airport. So we're headed direct to LARZZ, and LARZZ is going to be at or above flight level 240, which we're at. Then New Hope, then Force, then at or above 1,400 or 14,000. Yeah, 14,000, not 1,400. 14,000 or above for SITH, and then at 12,000, 2,000 for Tizzy. I'm pretty sure they're going to have me go around the north end of the airport to actually land 8 left, but I've had entire arrivals amended on my way into an airport, so I'm going to just wait and see what they tell me to do. And right now I'm kind of wondering why nobody's really talking. There's a lot of traffic in here. That's interesting. Well, whatever the case may be, I'm in Atlanta airspace, and I'm gonna be listening for altitude descent instructions.
Delta Airlines 1230, request descent down to flight level 230, please.
Pechi 1 there, with Delta 1230, cross Pechi. I to maintain 1414, correction, I to maintain 13,000.
Was that off call for Delta 1230?
Delta 1230, cross Pechi, I to maintain 13,000.
Cross Pechi at flight level 130, Delta Airlines 1230.
Delta 2030, that's correct. Atlanta landing east, altimeter 3006.
Okay, that lines up with what I read last.
November 1271 is November 1217 Juliet, Ross OT. Try to maintain 14,000. Atlanta landing east, altimeter 3006.
Cross Aussie at 14,000, altimeter 3006. Challenge 147 Juliet.
November 5627 Echo, descending the SITTH2 arrival, Atlanta landing east, altimeter 3006.
Descending via the SITTH2 arrival and then altimeter 3006 for Phenom 27 Echo. Thanks. Okay, so he's just given me permission to use the SID to descend. LARZZ should be at or above flight level 240, so let's go ahead and get down to 240. Okay, how far away am I?
Delta 1729, contact approach 128.0.
128.0, Delta 1729, heavy, ambulance.
Delta 2511, contact Washington on 132, correction, 133.72. 3372, good day, 2511. Southwest 6847, maintain your best forward speed, please.
Reagan, Delta 6847.
Okay, using the SID to descend, we want to be at or above 14,000 for SITH and at 12,000 for Tizzy. Technically, I could be at flight level 260 at SITH, but then I'd be making one really massive dive to get down to 12,000 feet, and that would be poor form. Not to mention, potentially irreparably damaging to any airplane that tries it. So, descending via the SITH arrival means taking those altitude restrictions into account and trying to plan for them ahead of time. Alright, so, while we're on the way down, let's take a look at the descent checklist. Let's see. Windshield 1 and switches, they are on. Pressurization, let's check the LFE. System, LFE. Cabin. Cabin gets taken care of automatically, so I'm not going to be too concerned. Okay. Pressurization checked. Landing speeds, we already know what those are. And we're going to set the seatbelt sign back on all the way. And a set checklist is complete. Okay. Alright.
Atlanta Center, Delta 2140 with you, climbing through 10,000 for 14,000.
Delta 2140, Atlanta Center, welcome aboard, can I maintain from 350?
Climb and maintain flight level 350, Delta 2140.
Atlanta Center, American 213, with you, flight level 350.
American 213, Atlanta Center, buenas noches, welcome aboard.
Buenas noches, American 213.
Let me see if I can actually do this the right way. Okay, so we are... past LAIRI.
American 1991, contact Jacksonville on 134.85.
145, American 1991.
Past LARZZ. Okay, so here we go. We are direct New Hope. Actually, no, we're past New Hope. We are direct Force, I believe. Yep, that's it. New Hope to Force, and then we'll just keep cleaning waypoints up after ourselves as we go.
And Atlanta Center, Kansas City 65, we just crossed wing at 14,000. Ooh.
Did you just say cool? That's cool.
Who's calling me?
Oh, that's what he meant. Who?
Atlanta 765, expect visual approach runway 08 left. Expect 08 left there, Kansas 765. Delta 1230, reduce speed to 10 knots.
Was that for 2140 to reduce to 210 knots?
Affirm. Alright, am I not descending quickly enough? I should be down to 12,000 by Tizzy. Alright. Any airspeed restrictions? None. Absolutely none. Okay, so New Hope is done, Force is done. Well, New Hope is done. There we go.
Atlanta Stone Third, Delta Airlines 1230, about to pass PC at 15,000 feet.
Thank you. Atlanta Center, good evening, Delta 1166 with you at 14,000 feet. Who's calling me?
Delta 1166, sir.
Delta 1166, right, stand by. I'm making a ready position. Stand by.
Okay, I am.
Airlines 1230 at 13,000 feet, requesting an upwind to Atlanta, please.
I'm high.
Yeah, that's 1230. Expect visual approach on
I need to be. I should be closer to 14,000.
Zero 8 left, Delta 123.
Atlanta Center, Delta 2799, 12,000 for 14, looking for higher.
Let's get rid of those airways.
That's it. You good one? Alright, you're good.
Delta 2799.
Okay, approach is the next checklist, which probably will be when I'm final approach or hopping on the ILS. Let's go ahead and zoom
Delta
in.
2799's with you, looking for higher.
Okay, yeah, I definitely want to be lower.
2799, Atlanta Center. Thanks, sir. I heard you the first 4 times we were doing a controller shift. Climb maintain flight level 360.
Flight level 360, Delta 2799.
Delta 1166, Atlanta Center. Climb maintain flight level 350.
Roger that, up to flight level 350, Delta 1166.
Air Canada 765, descend and maintain 9,000. Expect vectors visual approach, 8 left.
I think he said Air Canada, not me.
Air Canada 765, Atlanta.
Tizzy is going to be
Delta
pretty close.
1230, request descent, flight level 130 for the ILS to the right, left into Atlanta.
Delta 1230, I'll have lower for you in 21 miles. Don't call me back, I'll call you back.
Yeah, these guys must be getting work tonight. Just do my job and descend.
Number 5627 Echo, expect vectors visual approach, runway 9 right.
We'll expect vectors for runway 9 right for 27 Echo. Okay, so
Southwest 6847, expect vectors visual approach, runway 8 left approach.
right, they said runway 9 right, so there we go. They are getting me where they want me to be. Which means I'm going to be going.
6847, expect vectors visual approach, runway 8 left.
I'm going to be going south of the airport. Okay, it's going to be tight, but we're going to be in the 12,000 foot range.
Delta 1230, descend and maintain 9,000. Correction, descend and maintain 6,000.
And maintain 6,000, Delta 1230.
Southwest 6847, descend and maintain 1,000.
Okay, I'll keep going until they tell me to turn.
Southwest 6847.
November 5627, Echo, descend maintain 1000.
Down to 1000 for Phenom 27 Echo. Okay, so I'm not landing 8 left. I am probably going to be vectored. Sounds like
Delta 1230, turn right heading 270, descend maintain 4000.
Vector to 9 right, I think.
Right heading 270, Delta 4000, Delta Air 1230.
Let's see. 3006, there we go. A little bit more to the drop. Come on. Forgot about that.
Atlanta Center, Delta 458 will be descending down to 12,000 in the next few minutes, couple minutes.
And the aircraft calling, who was it?
Delta 458.
Delta aircraft calling, you're coming in very quiet. I can't hear you very well. Try text, please.
Okay, I will set TAS to check for any traffic and also keep an eye on situational awareness with the radar in my VATSIM app. Okay, nobody's around me locally.
458 descend via the Jonesy 2 arrival, Charlotte landing south.
Copy, descend via Jonesy 2 arrival 458 landing south.
Southwest 6847, turn right heading 275, descend, maintain 1000.
Heading 275, Southwest 68, what's that?
November 5267 Echo, you gonna follow the SITTH2 arrival?
I was following the SITTH2 arrival to line up with 8 left, and I understood you'd be giving me vectors to 9 right. I just didn't know what those vectors were.
5627 Echo, roger. Turn left heading 270 vectors for that approach.
Left 270 for Phenom 27 Echo, thanks.
Delta 1230, turn left heading 180.
Left heading 180, Delta Air 1230.
November 1217 Juliet, descend maintain 1000, expect Victor's visual approach from 18 left.
Okay, there we go. We are going west.
November 27 Echo, fly heading 265.
265 for Phenom 27 Echo.
Center November 889, Papa Mike on the ground at Peachtree DeKalb. I'd like to pick up the instruments to the lock.
November 889, Papa Mike, Atlanta, Clearance Northwest. So 1230, turn left heading 110, intercept 8 left localizer.
Okay, that's 108.9 or 095. Huh, all I gotta do is change.
Delta Air 1230.
Delta 1230, turn left heading 110, join the 8 left localizer.
08.9er. Yep.
Lost heading 110 to join the localizer 1230, thank you.
08.9. Okay, we'll change these right now.
Southwest 6847, descend maintain 5,000.
Okay, there we go.
Running maintain 5,000, Southwest 6847.
Number 1230, turn left heading 070 to join the localizer, descend and maintain 3,000.
Left heading 070, join the localizer, Delta Air 1230.
Airline Center, American 612, on Stalker 3 arrival.
Another phenom.
Number 1230, the field is at your 1 o'clock, 10 miles, port the field in sight.
We got the field in sight for Delta Air 1220.
Number 1230, cleared visual approach, runway 8 left.
Cleared visual 8 left, Delta Air 1230.
November 5267, Echo, descend and maintain 6,000.
Down to 6,000 for Phenom 27 Echo. Alright, like I said, stuff's gonna happen quick.
Airline Center, American 612, sending me to Stalker 3 arrival.
Number 612, Atlanta Center, roger.
Okay, we are thrust idle for the descent. I do not want to mess around for landing. Almost down, Mrs. DigiDriver.
American 612, continue to descend via the Stalker 3 arrival, Charlotte, Atlanta South.
Continue to Stalker 3 for American 612.
This place is busy. Good deal, good deal. So I think 1,800 feet per minute is a pretty good descent rate, but let's add in one more notch. That'll add a little extra pepper. Okay, so for the approach checklist, external lights, as required, we got them set. Passengers advised. Passengers, please prepare for landing. Fuel transfer button. Let's check the fuel transfer button. It is, once again, pushed out.
American 213, request.
American 213, standby.
Altimeters are set. And windshield 1 and windshield 2 heating switches as required. We'll leave them alone.
6847, contact approach 127.9.
Ferguson on Southwest 6847.
Number 20, contact tower 119.1.
I cannot see anything in front of me right now.
November 526, November 5627, Echo, contact approach 127.9.
Over to 127.9er. Thanks for 27 Echo. Atlanta approach, good evening. Number 5627 Echo is on approach for runway 9er right.
5627 Echo forward center aircraft from Atlanta approach, fly heading at 290.
290 for Phenom 27 Echo.
Atlanta approach, 6847, turn left heading 180. South of 6847, turn left heading 180.
180 is Southwest 6847.
Atlanta approach, good evening, Challenger 127 Juliet, 1000 for 8 left.
1217 Juliet, Atlanta approach, roger, fly heading of 260, descend maintain 7000.
260 down to 7000, 17 Juliet.
South of 6847, turn left heading 11, intercept runway 8 left, localizer.
Okay, still good on radar. Should be okay for this.
Expect the localizer to Southwest 6847.
Think he's going to get me turned up going north very soon.
Oops, 27 Echo, turn right heading 360.
Right to 360 for Phenom 27 Echo. Alright, here we go. Slow down some more. That was interesting. Let's not malfunction now, please. Okay.
1217 Juliet, descend maintain 5000.
Having that ILS set is going to come in very handy right about now.
Challenger 127 Juliet.
Southwest 6847, descend maintain 4000, report the airport in sight.
Running number 4000, Southwest 6847.
5627 Echo, turn right heading 070, intercept the runway 9 right, localizer, descend maintain 5000.
Turn right 070 down to 5000 to intercept the localizer for 9 right for 27 Echo. Okay, turning 070. Come on. Come on. There we go. Down to 5000. Idle.
For 5627 Echo, descend maintain 4000.
Down to 4000 for 27 Echo.
Approach, we're going to call the mic on the ground at PDK, let's get the instruments to Tampa.
Alright, there were another pop mic cleared to the Tampa airport, the radar vector south 2, then it's filed. Maintain 3000, expect file for 1010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 127.9er, squawk 0407, standby and readback. Over 1217 Juliet, flight 270.
270, 17 Juliet.
South of 6847, the other airport in sight. The other airport inside, Delta 6847. So 6847, clear visual approach, runway 8 left, contact tower, good day.
Contact tower, thanks for the notice, bye-bye.
Chart 27 Echo, you have the airport inside?
Stand by for 27 Echo.
Chart 5627 Echo, broken, advise, do you have the airport inside?
Negative, airport not in sight for 27 Echo.
Roger, advise, can you have, please? No, not off mic, go ahead.
Can you repeat the initial climb for that, Mike?
Maintain 3000.
Okay, maintain 3000, departure 127.9, squawk 0407, and we'll clear by radar vector SOP for 89 Bravo Mike.
No problem, Mike, read back here.
And then the Papa Mike's ready to taxi on the ground at PDK.
Where you park that by chance? Not a possible, Mike. Advise any other weather notems and say your parking location.
Right, Atlantic, we got the weather notems.
Check gear. Check gear. Check gear. Check.
Runway Papa Mike, runway 3 right, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 3 left.
3 right, Alpha, cross 3 left, 9 Papa Mike.
Good gravy.
1217 Juliet, turn left heading 180.
Left 180, 17 Juliet.
5627 Echo Airport, 12 o'clock, 10 miles.
Roger for 27 Echo.
Echo, do you have clouds obstructing you, or do you have what's the issue?
Yeah, did have cloud obstruction, but airport should be in sight for 27 Echo. Confirm.
27 Echo, confirm you do have the airport in sight? Air 1217 Juliet, flight 110, intercept the runway 8 left localizer.
110, intercept the localizer for runway 8 left, 17 Juliet.
5627 Echo, say again, do you have the airport in sight?
Airport is in sight for 27 Echo. Confirm.
5627 Echo, good visual approach, runway 9 right, contact Atlanta Tower 119.1.
119.1 for 27 Echo. Thanks.
1217 Juliet, descend to maintain 4th.
Atlanta Tower, November 5627 Echo on approach for runway 9er right.
5627 Echo, Atlanta Tower, winds calm, runway 9 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 9er right for 27 Echo. Thanks. Okay, flaps are down. One more notch of flap should do. Alright, let's tune this.
Atlanta Tower, good evening. Georgia, 127 Juliet. ILS 8 left.
Gear damper off, gear down. Flaps are set. Airspeed will be VREF.
Runway 8 left, clear to land. Clear to land, 8 left, 17 Juliet.
Okay, that was super sloppy, but let's get lined up. Yeah, we can still pull this out. At the very least, one glide slope. Alright. And good gravy, I have auto jet on the ground. Nerd moment. Alright, so following the glide slope down, I'm still way off to the right, so let's get lined up, please. Winds from the northeast at 6. So I am getting some headwinds in my face right now. Autopilot is fully disengaged. Should be at least. Yeah, don't mind the low frame rate. I don't. Alright, we're actually doing pretty good for keeping it around VREF. Little extra trim for the back pressure. And crab into it a little bit. Little bit. Come on. Come on.
$500.
Thank you. Come on, a little bit more. Little bit more. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Wow. Okay, and here we go. All right, beautiful. We're down. Can we stop in time for that taxiway? I think we can. Yeah, good brakes. Alright, let's clean up.
River 5627 Echo, welcome to Atlanta. Safe parking?
North parking, unless this is South General Aviation area. I'd be glad to go to there too.
River 5627 Roger, make a right on November, left on Dixie, cross runway 9 left at Dixie, and hold short of runway 8 right.
Okay, we'll head on November, make a left at Dixie, cross 9 left, and hold short at 8 right for 27 Echo. Okay. Let's get the Atlanta map pulled up. Airport. November, Dixie. There we go. Flaps to 0, lights is required, transponder is required. Also, Dixie? I thought it was Delta. Alright, well, I tell you what, I'm good, doesn't matter. We're on the ground. Butchered the landing, but it's okay. Not bad, not bad.
Air Taxi 4177. Air Taxi 4177, Atlanta Tower. Atlanta Tower, Air Taxi 4177, the right eye partner, Peachtree to Lone Russell Field via the Peachtree to Town portion. And air taxi 4177, your clearance home for that standby number 1. 4177.
Okay, he wasn't kidding. That's Dixie.
And the challenge 127 Juliet, clear of 8 left at Charlie. Parking GA ramp.
Number 1217 Juliet, Roger sir, straight ahead, Dixie to parking.
Straight ahead, 17 Juliet. So.
Air taxi 4177, have your clearance available, advise ready to copy.
Okay, there we go.
Ready to copy, 4177.
No question, that's Dixie.
Air taxi 4177, you're cleared to the Rome Airport by the Atlanta 9 departure, radar vectors north to direct PDK. Climb maintain 4,000. Departure on 127.9er, squawk 7264.
Clear to the Rome Russell Field, the Atlanta 9 departure, 12 transition, climb maintain 4,000. Departure is on 127.9er, squawk 7264. Air taxi 4177.
Okay.
4177, you read back correct. Expect runway 8 left for departure. Call holding short of Alpha.
Runway 8 left departure, will call holding short of Alpha. Air taxi 4177.
Okay, so November to Dixie, cross 9er left, hold short 8 right, which means I'm going straight through Dixie right now, which means this is most likely the, what is this, a non-movement area? I think. Interesting. Having me go through some interesting places today. Put the screens down for a moment. Take a look around. Yeah, there's the tower. Good enough for me. Let's slow down. Okay, so Dixie should take me straight to the GA parking area. I just gotta hold short at 8 right, which is coming up. Okay, so Charlie will be the last. No, Echo will be the last taxiway I see before I get to the hold short line for 8 right. So I'm guessing that's Foxtrot. And here's Echo.
Number 5627 Echo, cross both the 8s on Dixie, continue straight ahead to the ramp.
Crossing both 8s to the GA ramp, 427 Echo. Thank you very much. Okay, tower cleared me to cross, so I'm crossing. Crossing. Okay, once we cross the other runway, get past Alpha, and then that'll be the GA ramp. All I gotta do is find a parking spot and radio for services. Okay, so first time I've been to, actually I think this is the first time that I've been to the Atlanta airport with the redressed default scenery via Orbex, with me pulling into the GA parking section, so. I think I missed my turn, but that's okay. Actually, let me see if I can get turned around here. I want to park closer to the other building. Oh snap! There's a ghost room over there. I think I'll park close to you, sir. Or ma'am. Let's see. Over here is good. Rejoin the conga line. And... very strange. But, whatever. Let's see. If this is a legit parking space, then I should be able to get GSX to come out to meet me. So, there we go. Alright. Ground power's hooked up. And let's go ahead and start the shutdown checklist. Thrust levers to idle. Emergency parking brakes have been applied. Windshield 1 and 2 switches to off. LA knob to auto. Engine 1 and 2 switches to off. Wing step switch to off. Start stop knobs to the stop position. Here we go. Alright, engine's powering down. And seatbelt signs off. Shutdown checklist is complete. Alright, here we go. Good enough for me. Let's go ahead and request deboarding. And let me go ahead and pick Frontier for the ground service.
Atlanta Tower, air taxi 4177 is holding short of taxiway Alpha.
Air taxi 4177, taxi runway 8 left via Alpha.
8 left via Alpha, 4177.
Alright, let's open it up. Actually, let's keep that one closed. That one's for the pilot. But yeah, now we've got rear open for luggage. And we are company parked? No, just parked. We're on the ground, everybody. I'm just waiting for our good friends at GSX Shuttle Services to come over. It looks like they're on their way already. There we go. Passengers are deboarding or have deboarded. There we go.
And Nevada Tower, good evening. This is Gulfstream, November 1 Alpha Zulu with information X-ray requesting IFR clearance.
All right.
November 1 Alpha Zulu, you're cleared to the Santa Monica Airport to be in the NASA to departure y'all transition status filed. Maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 40010 minutes after. Departure on 127.9er, squawk 7251.
Okay, and here is where we actually shut down for the evening. So, oxygen pull to cut out. Battery 1 and 2 switches will pull off at the end. Gust lock been installed. Ready, gust lock, lock.
Correct. You can expect runway 8 left for departure. Call holding short Alpha.
And lights all the way off.
We'll call for taxi for Gulfstream Alpha Zulu.
And there we go. All right. Gen's off. Battery 1's off. Battery 2 off. And battery 1's off. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hartsfield-Jackson. We are in Atlanta once again. I actually have not been down here in quite a while, so it's nice to be here again, I think. Nice. Just saw 747 take off. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. So, we're on the ground. We're at GA. Parked. We're shut down. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for tonight's flight. Hope you liked it. And stay tuned for more flights in the future. Otherwise, in the meantime, take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. God bless you. And bye-bye.